Hello, grade 8 students. Welcome back to school year 2020-2021. So this would be the English 8 lesson 1. So this is Miss Gia Empinado Gungo, your English 8 teacher. So this would be your lesson 1 module, quarter 1, week 1, which talks about reading comprehension. So now, what this module is about? So this module is about reading comprehension using various techniques in reading, scanning, skimming, speed reading, intensive reading. It is hoped that you will be able to develop your skill in reading through the activities asked of you to do. In this module, you will encounter different activities that will give you opportunity to enhance your comprehension, self-reliance, and self-confidence as you work on your own. The lesson contained in these modules is specifically designed for the scanning for logical connectors. So, good luck, grade 8 students, and enjoy your journey to the world of logical connectors. Next, what you need to know with this module. So, here are the summary of the objectives and instructions. So, by the end of this module, you should be able to scan for logical connectors and use it in a paragraph. So, mag-scan mo logical connectors ni gamiton nyo sa paragraph. So, to achieve the objectives cited above, you are to do the following. Para matabo na ang objective sa babaw, mauna inyong dapat himuon. So, first, you have to take your time watching the teacher's video recording of the discussion or reading the lessons carefully in English 8 book. Ang kining teacher's video recording of the discussion, mao ni ang, for example, karon akong gimo. Ang kining reading, pwede din siya mahulam ninyo ang English 8 book nga appropriation literature sa available sa library. So, next, you have to answer the pre-test honestly. The purpose ana nga pre-test is for you to determine your prior knowledge before going to the lessons and activities. So, may pre-test na diya kada module nga inyong ma-receive para mabalaan kung may idea ba mo ana nga topic. So, humana na, if you have a hard time understanding the lessons, na lisdan ba mo? So, pwede mo pahuway kay having breaks between lessons and activities, maghatag na ninyong space nga maka-absorb mo sa atong lesson. And then, you can use the internet if you need more information about the lesson. Then, you have to follow the directions and the instructions in the activities and exercises. So, kada activities diha og mga set work ba, nana siya mga direction kinahanglan basahon para masabtan. Then last, you have to answer all the given tests and exercises. So now, what you know? So, this would be your pre-test. So before we start the lesson, let us first check on what do you know. So direction. Read each sentence, identify the connector used in each sentence, then write the letter of your choice. So, basahon ang sentence, pangitaon kung may idea mo unsay connector nga gigamit ani nga sentence, dayon isulat ang inyong answer. Pwede sa unahan or sa gilid. So, number 1, he was very rude to us, but we forgive him. A was, B very, C but, D yin. So select the letter of your choice that you think that is the connector of sentence number 1. Next, number 2. She didn't take an umbrella in spite of the fact that it was raining. Wala ko na siya nagdalag payong bisag ulan. So asa ko na ang connector nga ginatawag? A. Didn't. B. And. C. In spite of. D. The fact that. So write the letter of your choice. I thought you didn't like spicy food. That's sentence number 3. So what? On the contrary, I like it very much. So what is the connector? A. Like. B. I thought. C. I thought. D. On the contrary. Next, number 4. I'm too busy to take a vacation. Besides, I cannot leave my old parents on their own. So asa ka kuno ani ang connector? A. Too busy. B. Besides. C. I cannot. D. On their own. Number 5. Last number. All my friends will be at the party except for Andrew. Tanan ako nga mga friends, mga amigo o amiga, moadtog party. Except or kumbaga walay labot ni Andrew. So asa at ana nila ang ginatawag na tug connector? A. Except with. B. All. C. Will be. D. At. Okay, time's up. So now, what do you think your answers are all correct? So, in order for you to have a deeper learning for our pre-test and for the discussions, we have to go deeper. So now, I am very excited to explore and learn English with all of you. So this is our final discussion. So our topic is scanning for logical connectors. That is the lesson 1 and quarter 1 module lesson. Scanning for logical connectors. So what is connectors? Take a look at the picture presented. What does it shows? Okay, did you see something? Alright, so what's new? When we say conjunctions and connectors, as we see in the picture presented a while ago, it shows that the hands are holding each other, meaning to say that the hands are connected. So therefore, conjunctions and connectors describe the relationship between two statements. These statements can be written without linking words, but often more information can be succinctly conveyed using these words. Conjunctions grammatically join two clauses, independent or dependent depending on the conjunction, so that it reads as one sentence. So maingon day kuno tag connectors and conjunction, naga-describe na siya murag mag-describe siya kung unsa paano naging konektado ang duha ka statement. So connectors are used between two separate sentences. Kadalasan ginagamit ang connector sa duha ka lain-lain nga sentences. It's either ang usa nga statement positive, ang usa negative. So a paragraph developed by process. So mga paragraph developed by process uses connectors to show the sequence, instruction, or direction. So mga paragraph may mga proseso. For example, magluto o pagkaon. So unsay una? So ang una first. So mo siya may sequence siya. So meaning ang kana siyang pagkasunod-sunod niya nga term nga gigamit gina-consider or ginatawag nato nga connectors or conjunctions. So connectors are also helpful in presenting ideas in a paragraph in logical order. So gatabang ang connectors para magkasunod-sunod, maghatag og instruction or direction para maging coherence, maging maayo or klaro ang plastada o masabtan ang imong information nga gustong ipaabot. So again, what are connectors? What are they? Why do we need them? Okay, so grade 8, please think. what are they and why do we need them? Unsa ganito gay natong gidiscuss about sa connectors? Unsa man na sila? Nganong kinahanglanon man na sila? Okay, so now, logical connectors again are used to link two or more ideas related with one another. Gi-connect ang duha ka idea nga related. So, categorize word connectors. So, word connectors, may duha ka klase nga word connectors and sentence connectors. Gi-categorize ang connectors. So, first we have the word connectors. When we say word, unsa kinali sa word o sa sentence? Okay, yes, very good. Word connectors are used to link large group of words. Mayroon gitag sentence grupo sa word. Mayroon tag word part sa sentence. So, mayroon tag word connectors, it is used to link large group of words, phrases, and sentences. So, you can also use them to connect paragraphs to give them coherence. Mayroon tag coherence, klaro, maliwanag. Next, sentence connectors are usually placed at the beginning of a sentence and may be categorized as follows. Categorize ang mga connectors, sentence connectors. First is contrast. Mayroon tag contrast is sukwahi, kabaliktaran. So, mga connectors under contrast are, mao ni sila, however, yet, despite, but, instead, on the contrary, in contrast to. Next is addition. Mayroon tag addition meaning dungag, dugang. O, mga connectors nga under sa addition, mo ni sila. Moreover, furthermore, in addition, besides, what's more, on top of that, likewise. Next, we have cause. Ansay cause? Meaning, hinungdan. So, mga hinungdan nga connectors, mao ni sila ang ginagamit. Take note. Because, since, due to, on account of. Next, we have purpose. Sa gani purpose sa Bisaya? Yes, tumong. Okay, mao ni silang mga ginagamit nga connectors. First, we have in order to, so as to, and so that. Next, we have consequence. Nung tag consequence, unsay resulta sa gihimo. So, ang consequence nga connectors, mao ni sila as a result, therefore, consequently, and thus. Then, we have order. Nung tag order, may pagka sunod-sunod. For example, to start with, first, next, then, in conclusion, lastly, and final, meaning gikan sa sugod hangtod sa ulihi, first pangadto sa finally or lastly. Masay order, may pagkasunod-sunod. For example, ang process sa pagluto og pagkaon, first what you're going to do, you have to do something, then ang final, what did you do sa pinakaulihi. So, para mas klaro ang paragraphs or sentence, you have to use that connectors, and that is order connectors. Next, we have explication. When we say explication, muna siya ang gidugang nga connectors para ma-explicate. Mingon tag explication, klaro, murag ma-generalize ang tanan. Murag sa katibukan ba? So, ang mga connectors nga under explication are, muna sila, above all, in short, at least, essentially, in particular, in general, more or less. So, that's our categorized connectors. We have contrast. Again, unsa itong contrast? Muna sila ang sukwahi. Addition, mga connectors na higamit mag-add. Ang cause, mao ni siya ang hinungdan. Ang purpose, unsay imong tumong. Next, consequence, unsay resulta. Order, ang pagkasunod-sunod, ang pagkakaayos, kumbaga. Then, explication, ang katibuk, ang general ideas. So, that's it. Next, some examples of these connectors are, first, we have chronological. So, chronological, meaning tag chronological, may pagkasunod-sunod. Mura po siya order connectors. Pareha sila. So, mga term first, then after that, next, lastly. Example sentence of this. Take a look at the picture. What sentence would you create? Okay, let's see if your sentence created would look the same as mine. First, I want to call the members. So, what is the connectors? Okay, yes, it is first. Next, additional information. So, additional na discuss na ganina. So, mga unis siya ang ginagamit in addition to, as well as the same way mga dugang nga informasyon. Example, take a look again at the picture. What sentences do you create? Okay, let's see if it would look the same as what I did. So, in addition to patis, Filipinos like to eat soy sauce. So, the underlined word in addition to is the additional information connectors. Next, we have beginning, meaning panugod. Mauna yung mga panugod nga connectors first of all, primarily, in the beginning, and to start with. So, first of all, no. Second of all, no. So, again, the connectors is first of all. Next, number 4, submission or closure. Meaning, pagka gaina panugod karon patapos. So, mao na siya ang usually or ang ginagamit nga closure connectors. Finally, eventually, to top it all, in conclusion, in the end. So, for example, take a look at the picture. What happened to the man? Oh, yes. So, finally, the food was delivered to him. So, finally is the connectors. So, we need them. As what we have discussed a while ago, why do we need connectors? Di ba napangutana na? So, we need them because they join ideas and show how those ideas are related to one another. Ga-connect, gahatag og idea nga related to one another. They help us organize our ideas. Tag-organize magkasunod-sunod, klaro at hag ang idea. It's easier for the reader to follow. Masayon sa manugbasa sa imong gi-communicate, masabtan if you will use the connectors, the different logical connectors that we have correctly. So again, we need them because gahatag sila o ga-show sila og ideas na related sa usa kag usa. And tabang sila nato para maging organisado, klaro, dili gubot ang ideas nga atong i-present. And then para sayon nga makasabot ang imong gi-communicate ang mga reader. Or for example, write kag mga poems or write kag mga short stories. So it's easier for your reader to follow because you have that logical connectors. That's it. Next, so this is the generalization. So please get your module notes or module handouts. So what you have learned. Nadira mura na siya assessment nga notes na ninyo. So this is the instruction, generalization, meaning unsa inyong tibuok na balaan. So number 1, in what way can I make use of connectors? Sa unsa nga pamaagi ninyo magamit ang connectors? Isulat diha 3 to 5 sentences may space na nga gi-provide. Number 2, what are the 4 types of text? How can I identify each? So kini siya wala ni siya labot kay sa sunod na ni nga lesson. Nabutang ra diri. Next, we have what you can do. So unsa ang inyong mahimo? So let me join ang title sa atong activity. So scan na diha sa inyong notes or inyong nga assessment nga papel nga gi-provide. So scan each paragraph, basahon, scan ang tawon kung diin dayon underlinean ang logical connectors. So now, good job. Did you learn something for today? So let's call it a day. This is the by the way, this is the references. I acknowledge the PAYAC organization for the modules, and then the references appropriation literature and 8 book integrated English for effective communication K-12 curriculum compliant, Phoenix Publishing House, page 38 or 39. For inquiries, please chat. Pwede ma-chat, pwede food na sa school faculty. Ako. Nara na dra. Dayon, ansira ang tanan nga naa sa module nga gi-provide. Thank you for listening and see you for our next lesson. Bye-bye.